I'm going to show you how to use the mini video GIF creator in Autopixar. Now this is an advanced feature that's only available to certain member levels. So if you don't see the little box in the bottom right corner of your screen that says mini video GIF, you probably don't have access to it and you'll need to upgrade in order to unlock it. So what we're going to do is click the plus sign, and then what's great about this tool is it gives us a lot of options for how to use it. We can create designs in the designer and then make them into slides and sort of make it like a mini slideshow. We can go right to YouTube and we can grab a video, and then we can grab a few frames of that and have it loop as an automatic like mini video GIF. Or we can also go to YouTube, grab a video, and convert those frames to slides that then we can actually design in the designer. Super cool feature, totally unique. So let's click on YouTube and I'll take you through each of the examples. And let's just do a quick search and we'll say cat. So we want to find a video, and this one looks cool. It's a little cartoon cat. So we'll click on that, and then we can preview it if we want to preview it. You can click the play button. That's so you can determine exactly when you want to start and end your particular mini video. In this case, I'm just going to do 1 and I'm going to do 4. I'm going to start it at 1 second. I'm going to end it at 4 seconds. And then I'm going to put in a frame rate of, say, 15 frames a second. Now, what's important to know about this is the longer the video, so the more seconds that you make the video and the higher the frame rate, the larger the video size is going to be. It's going to take a lot longer to render, so you might have to wait a couple of minutes while it renders. It takes a lot of processing power. And the output file is going to be significantly larger, and so it may not be able to be posted to social media. If you're doing this with the purpose of posting it to social media, you're going to want to play with this a little bit to get adjusted to the settings that work best. And then we're going to choose normal. Okay, so what this is going to do is just grab this video, the 3 seconds of the video at 15 frames a second, and it's going to make a mini video loop. See, just like this. And so you can see it's the cat yawning, and it does it over and over in this little loop. And so now we could type a message, we can enter a link, and then we could post it to any of the socials we want in one click. Absolutely awesome feature that you can create on the fly from any YouTube video. Okay, so that is how the basic version of it works. Now, if we go back to YouTube, and let's just pick the same video for simplicity's sake. And again, let's go from 1 second to 4 seconds. Only this time, let's do, say, 3 frames a second. And let's use the advanced feature because we're going to import them as slides. When I click choose this video, now what will happen is it'll bring these slides into the actual designer down here in the slideshow. And you can see if you did 30 frames a second, you're going to have a ton of frames down here. All right, so you can click on any of these frames now, and you can edit any of these frames you want. So if I go to this one, and then let's say I want to, add some text to that, I can click on text, and then I can go ahead and I can say, I'm sleepy, or whatever, because the cat is yawning. And then you can move this and change that over there, and then we can actually choose a different font if we want to make it stand out a little bit better. We can go down and find something that looks pretty cool. Let's say we'll go with this one, and we can position it right there. All right, so we can have that say I'm sleepy. And so you can customize any of the frames that you want by doing it this way. And you'll notice only this frame has it, see? So as I click to these other frames, so now and then let's see, on this last one, let's add another text layer. And for this one, let's say, time for bed. And then again, we can go and we can choose a different font, or we can choose the same font. It doesn't really matter. Just to keep it looking the same, we'll go with the same font. Only this time, let's size that up a little bit. Let's make that a little bit bigger. And then here's another cool feature. Okay, so down here, we can actually go down here. You can duplicate any of these slides. You can delete any of them. And you can also extend the duration. So if I wanted to change this from 1 second and have that play for 2 seconds, I can go and do that. And now this frame will be longer than the other frames are. And so that is how you can create custom slideshows from YouTube videos. And what you can do with this is you can add images and you can do all that effects and all that other stuff too. But for the sake of this, I just want to show it to you really simple. And so now I can click on preview and it will show me a preview of the video. Now, the preview is usually going to be a little bit choppy because it's not going to run in real time. When we output the file, we're going to see it run the way it's supposed to. But you can kind of get an idea here. And then we can stop the preview and then we can export that GIF file. So it'll go ahead and render that for us and create the download that then we can use and we can upload that to social media or whatever. So here's the file. And then if I open that, you'll see that this will automatically start to run as soon as it loads into memory. And so you can see it says I'm sleepy and then it says time for bed. So you have a ton of options of what you can do in terms of using the GIF creator. And then of course, the last type or way to use it is to go back to the designer again. And then let's just say we started with this particular slide. So we're going to load in a slide like we normally would. We're going to open the mini GIF video GIF creator. And then we can actually create slides with this. Click here. You'll see that it adds the slide. And now, again, I can extend the duration if I want, but let's leave that at 1 second. I can duplicate it if I want by clicking the little duplicate. I can delete it by clicking the trash can. And then if I want to pick a different template, I can go ahead and choose this one and we can load this template in. And now I can click down here and I can add that slide as well. And then let's just say, let's find one more. And let's just say, let's go to a different type of quote. Let's go down to the love quotes and let's add whatever, this one here. So we're going to add this one to the designer. And then that's going to load in and then we can click down here. And now you can see we've created 3 frames. Now maybe we want this one to play a little bit longer than the others. So we can make this play for 2 seconds. And the other ones are going to be 1 second each. Again, we could preview it. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to go ahead and export it. And when I go to export it, it's going to allow me to save that. And then I can go ahead and run that. And you'll see it's going to go ahead and show you all of those slides together. So it runs and it automates all that different animation that you can create in that way, which makes it a super cool tool with a ton of possibilities. And of course, at any time, you can also post by just clicking the post button, and you can post it to your social media accounts as well. And so there are a ton of features and options that you've got with the animated mini video GIF feature within Autopixar.